Hey y'all, what's up? My name is ChaosBell. I'm your local foxboy weatherman. After a long day of weather forecasting, I like to have some fun, perhaps go to the clubs. And for those types of events, I can only think of one band that gets me in the right mood. And that band is Partycannon. Let's talk about their new album, Injuries Are Inevitable. Let's go. Partycannon is a brutal death metal band from Scotland formed in the early 2010s. Their particular blend of caveman brutality, techy riffage, grindcore intensity, and fun attitude has made them a standout band in the scene. They have jokingly decided to refer to their own sound as Party Slam. And of course, their logo has made them very much pop out on any festival poster that they appear on. Partycannon came onto my radar a couple years ago when they did a four-way split called Cannons of Gore-Soaked, Blood-Drenched, Parasitic Sickness. In particular, their song Electric Soldier Porygon was an absolute bang and is to this day within my top 10 favorite metal tracks of all time. And you heard that right, that is my top 10 metal tracks, not just death metal. That song is that fucking amazing. Recently, Partycannon dropped a new album called Injuries Are Inevitable. And overall, with this album, I feel like Partycannon is bringing us the party slam sound that we know and love, but it is definitely the most refined version of this sound. Partycannon is one of those bands that has been very consistent, but still managed to improve with each release, and I feel this growth has really been showing on this new album. So first of all, for this review, I will talk a bit about the individual components that go into making the Partycannon Party Slam sound. And first of all, we have Martin Geiger on drums. And this man is playing his ass off on the new album. Like when Partycannon decides to go into some death metal, they're going fast, and Martin is blasting it up all over the place. There's so many fun fills on this album. When the slams hit, this man is perfectly complementing the heaviness, having a lot of fun doing some fills in between. There's even this interlude called 1983 that's just the guitars having some feedback and Martin having the time of his life doing some tribal drumming, and it adds so much character to this album. Also, two snares, a regular snare and a slam snare. This is bass as fuck. Next up, you have the guitar work, which is being handled by Craig Robinson and Mike McLaughlin, and they are both two phenomenal players. Again, when Partycannon goes death metal, these guys go all in and they are shredding at lightning speeds. Like you have a song like Cannonball Loop that has this mad pinch harmonic riff and it goes so fast and so hard. There's even an occasional guitar solo on this album, which I'll be honest, I did not really expect, but these guys pull it off and it adds so much character again to this album. And of course, this is a brutal death metal album, so when the slams hit, the slams hit. Next up, we have the vocal duty, which is being handled by Stony, aka Swamp Monster Extraordinaire. And man oh man, I think that this is genuinely his best performance to date. Like, I love slam vocals in general, but they can be a little bit repetitive. But Stony as a vocalist is extremely gymnastical. Like he is all over the place from the low gurgles to the highs to whatever that core grind inhale vocal sound is like to even some crepitation like finger in between the lips type vocals. He is keeping you on your toes as a listener and is very much adding a lot of pizzazz to the overall sound. And finally, to finalize the Party Slam sound, we have Chris Ryan on bass, and I also think most of the songwriting duties. Here, as a side note, as a bass player myself, Chris Ryan is kind of like a bass hero to me. Whenever I hear him play in Party Cannon, it makes me want to pick up my bass and start practicing, because his playing is fucking phenomenal. Not only does he have probably one of the most recognizable bass tones within Brutal Death, he also has this very standout playing style that is very much integral to the Party Cannon sound. As per usual with Party Cannon, there are some standout bass breaks on this album, like on Human Slime and on Bonus Ambulance, and honestly, they might be some of my favorite moments on this album. So overall, I feel like on the instrumentation and the vocal parts, this is Party Cannon firing on all cylinders, sounding the best they've ever done. But the biggest change to me on this new album is actually the songwriting. So I very much like the previous Party Cannon album, but I really feel like the songwriting on Injuries Are Inevitable is just like another step above that. Like, I feel that the songwriting on this album is actually really tight and well thought out. Within the songs, you will get the successions of the fast, blast beat type riffs and the slower breakdown slash slams, but they're placed in such a good way that you have a great tension and release, which keeps the songs fresh and fun. And additionally, Party Cannon is actually quite an eclectic band, and they are willing to pull from all different types of genres and styles for individual sections. Like your section could be going from some grindcore to some core grind to slam to there's even a thrash riff on this album to some more just traditional death metals. And somehow it all still sounds very much recognizably as Party Cannon. So I know that Party Cannon likes to joke about their sound being IQ lowering and dumb, and whilst I do agree that this music does make me want to return back to Monkey, I can also tell that they have put in a lot of effort and a lot of time into crafting these songs, making them the best possible version that they could be. On a final note, I know that this album is also a concept album about a theme park where there were no real rules and the kids were just left to their own vices. And I think this is the perfect thing to make a party cannon about. Even the samples on this album kind of tie into this, and definitely the album artwork is very much an homage to not only the party cannon things like the inflatables, but also into this demented theme park. As much as some of Party Cannon's presentation might be a little bit silly on occasion, I truly think that Party Cannon is one of the standout bands currently going in the extreme metal scene. And yeah, their music is fun. That's why I love it. But as mentioned, I do really think that they take the art of songwriting very serious. And I think it really shows on this new album. So, if you are into extreme music and you want to hear some excellent musicality, some hard slams, just some music that goes fucking hard at the gym, give this new album a listen. I can guarantee you, Injuries Are Inevitable is a fucking banger of an album. I recently went out to see Partycannon actually, and my god, they were amazing to see live. Watching them play this super technical stuff is truly amazing, and of course the vibes were there. You had the beach volleyballs passing over our heads, we had the crowd surf with the inflatable dolphin. It was so much fun, and it might be truly one of the best concerts I've been to in recent years. So yeah, overall, Party Cannon, fucking awesome, and defend Party Slam, motherfuckers! So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you want to hear more from me, please subscribe. If you have any suggestions for bands that I should check out or perhaps give a review to, please leave them in the comments. And on that note, I am ChaosBell, your local foxboy, weatherman, and I'm out. See y'all in the next one.
The dog goes woof, the cat goes meow.
And the swamp monster goes